this is Evie the Odd, and today I'm giving you a rant. Today's rant is about size. Because, you hear so much about, oh, she is so fat, she should not be wearing a bikini. Or, oh my god, she's so skinny, is the wind gonna knock her over? But really, what the hell does it matter? So you know what? Here's how it is. Everyone is built differently. I mean, yes, inside we have bones, organs, and the mush that generally makes humanity. But you know what? It doesn't matter what size you are. What matters is who you are on the inside. Take me, for example. I have curves. I have a decent-sized bust, not too small of a waist, a bit of a belly, but you know what? I had a kid! And on top of that, guess what? I've got muscle mass. And to top that all off, I've got a great ass. So you know what? Fuck everyone who says that you have to be a skinny little bitch to be hot. Now, so many girls are being stereotyped, oh, she doesn't have a thigh gap. So, let's ask a male perspective on this. Sam, aka PsychoExecution for those of you who don't know. What do you think about thigh gaps?
Thigh gaps are fucking nasty, in my opinion. But, well, I think that there's also the fact that there are some girls, which I do know a couple, that no matter how much they eat, they won't lose that thigh gap because of how high their metabolism is. Now, well, I will date a girl with a thigh gap if she has the right personality. I personally find them unattractive. But that's just my opinion. Some people like that, some people don't. I prefer a girl with meat on her bones, personally. But, as I said, personality is definitely one of the top quality traits that you need.
And that's the thing. So many people forget that we're more than just hunks of meat walking around. Human beings are, by nature, alive. We have thoughts, feelings, behavioral patterns. I mean, you don't just see every person on the street smoking a cigarette. You don't see every person on the street reading a book or, drawing a picture or playing with an animal. Everyone has their own quirks. I, for one, absolutely despise the sunlight. Sam is pretty much obsessed with technology.
Hey, it's a good thing to be obsessed with technology with how today's world's being. With how today's world is getting, I should say. Because, say, even though I don't have a college degree, say someone needs help with their computer, or tablet, or phone. I know how to work on them. I may not know everything like most people do, or not like most people do, but like people who have degrees and everything, but if it's like, say, they have a virus on their computer, a virus on their phone, or their tablet, I know things to help get rid of them, whether they be free or cost. I know both. On phones and tablets, there's this thing called 360 security, which I actually use, and it will detect any and all viruses you have. It'll detect what's causing the viruses or what caused the viruses. It can easily get rid of them. And it's definitely very good knowledge to use, especially if you're on the computer using that a lot, trying to find jobs to do or games to play, something like that. There are so many games out there that are free. If you want to get technical, they're not really free. They'll put a virus on your computer. Now, while there are websites such as miniclips.com, Congregate, Kiwi Games, stuff like that won't give you viruses, there are mock websites that will, completely copy the design, but there'll be, one small detail that's not actually how the website is. And if you go on that website by accident, even if you're on there for just a split second, it's still in your history, in your cache, and in your cookies. And when I say cache and cookies, they're computer terms. Cache is so it loads faster. Cookies is basically the same thing. And if you do go on there, depending on the type of virus it is, you're going to have to get a whole new computer, or you're going to have to get someone that knows how to fix it. Like, right now, I'm on my tablet because we ordered pizza. And I only go on websites that I know are okay. And even if I don't, as I said, 360 security is this thing right here. And basically what you can do is you can set it to delete apps and stuff like that if they have viruses. But other than that, it's really good to actually know technology. Because when I get something new, like when I first got this tablet, as I wait for the truck to pass by, when I first got this tablet, I wasn't exactly sure how to use it, but knowing technology, knowing Android, knowing Samsung, it works pretty well, especially when you know how to use them. Same with this phone. Since my previous phone was also an LG, almost right off the bat, I knew how to use it. And that's one of the great things about knowing even just one piece of technology. For instance, most computers are the same. Well, I mean, not the same, but most computers have the same general rundown when it comes to finding your internet, your settings, finding how to change your settings, how to look for viruses, etc., etc. Most are the same way in that. Now, well, a lot of computers have different specs, such as how much RAM they have or data they have. That's really the main difference between most computers, unless you're looking at the difference between a Mac and PC. Those, I'm not the greatest with a Mac, but PC I'm pretty damn good with. Anyway, to get back on the topic, I will hand it back over to Ev. I just kind of went on a little rant of my own, sorry.
It's fine. But yeah, you know, like I said, Sam's obsessed with technology. Y'all just got an earful of that. But everyone has their own thing that they're good at. I love to draw. Sam loves to sharpen our knives and swords.
Love is an understatement. It's one of the things that keeps me sane.
And Sam's more of a dog person. I'm more of a cat person. But yet, we manage to look past our own flaws and each other's flaws and find the people that we are on the inside. That's why our relationship works, other than the fact that, yes, we're physically attracted to each other. I don't care that Sam's big. I like bigger guys. You know why? They're warm, they're squishy, and more than likely, if someone punches them, they can take them down. I don't want to have to be the one saving everyone's ass all the time. And Sam likes girls that have meat on their bones. And Sam, would you care to tell us why?
The reason I like having meat on their bones, girls who have meat on their bones, is because I'm not afraid that if I want to hug them as tight as I can, I'm going to break every bone in their body with just a little... Like Ev, for instance. I can hug her as tight as I can. Yeah, well, she may get hurt a bit. I'm not fucking breaking her ribs or her spine or anything. As I said, I prefer girls with meat on their bones, and that's the reason why. Hell, I mean, look at me. I've got 260 pounds here, roughly. And I'm fine with my body the way it is. I got a decent bit of muscle. So, I do want to lose this, but I'm going to do it at my own pace. I'm not going to do it and become, like, one of the stereotypical douchebags. Muscular, fucking idiotic and shit like that. I myself, now while I don't look it, I can A, take a hit. I can B, dish out a hit. I can lift. And I can easily protect her if I need to. I've taken down a guy that was like 300 pounds before. And that was easy. I've taken down my brother before. He trains in MMA, kickboxing, boxing. He is a National Guard. And I can easily lift him and throw him back down. Now, well, I'll admit, he's only about 150 at most, I think. I don't know. Do you know? 150, 160, maybe 170?
No clue. I just know that Ryan is short.
Yeah, he's short. And, I can take him down with ease. Hell, with me, the thing you would have to worry about isn't how hard I can hit. It's how fast I can hit. How strong I am when it comes to putting someone in submission like a chokehold. How fast I can move. How quick and deadly I can be. Now, I'm not saying I've killed anyone, but...
I was about to say, if you've killed someone, how come you didn't tell me and I missed out on all the fun?
But I may be fat, or at least not really fat, but the weight I am, I may be big, but I can be fast. I may not have a lot of stamina for it, but when it comes down to it, if my adrenaline kicks in, I can easily run a football field within a matter of maybe 15 seconds. I think it was that we timed that.
Yeah.
Because, and proof of that is the fact that, we were at her mom's old house, which is right next to a church, which you guys know there's pavilions near churches usually. It's a good football field from her house to the pavilion. Heard a girl yell rape, and I just bolted. Within a matter of seconds, I was there. Anyway, I've got to go because I believe our pizza is here.
So yeah, to sum it up,
Nope.
Sam is fast. You know, he's fast, but he's big. He's a protector. And we're trying to raise our son that he's going to know to protect people. Though to finish Sam's story for him, unfortunately, well, actually fortunately in this case, it turned out to just be a bunch of college kids fucking around and yelling things. It seriously pissed us off, because you don't yell shit like that. I mean, you just don't. But overall, you know, it doesn't matter how you look, what you wear, how many tattoos you have, your piercings, what color your hair is. Stop judging yourself by the wrapper. Now, I'm not saying don't get tattoos, because tattoos are freaking sick. And so are piercings. And I love hair dye. But, you know, look past that. Look at the person who you're actually talking to. Listen. Try to find out who they really are. Because for all you know, that happy-go-lucky cheerleader in your classroom could have serious depression. And that goth kid that you pick on all the time, for all you know, his little brother could have cancer, or someone close to him could be dying. And you just make it worse by coming at them for something as simple as how they choose to express themselves. You know, I mean, yeah, maybe they really are happy. But should you really just assume that? Anyway, guys, this has been Evie, and PsychoExecution had joined me earlier. Thank you for listening to my rant. If you liked it, please like the video and subscribe. I have plenty more videos where these came from. Thanks. Have a great day.